If you started your first job with 15K per month or lesser than that, and your classmates have got their first campus placement or their first job with a package of 5 lakhs or above, and you are wondering, will you be able to match them ever or earn more than them at some point in time? I would say yes, definitely that's possible. You can match them, you can cross them with high speed by earning much more than what they are earning at some point in their career. And that some point, I'm not referring to like 15 to 20 years later. It's just a matter of few years, 4 to 5 years, and you can definitely earn much more than that. You just need to follow these simple steps so that you can take right decisions at right time in your career. And if you're keen to learn those, keep on watching. Hello my dear professionals, welcome back to the channel. So today we are discussing how to aim high package in IT industries, and there are definitely few steps that can help you aim for that. And the first thing is, don't look for comfort in your first 2-3 years of work experience. The more you grill yourself technically, the more technical exposure you give to yourself, the more market value you will have after 2-3 years of experience. And when you try to switch companies post that, you will be amazed about the hike that you can get. But if you keep yourself into comfort zone, just limiting yourself to doing whatever has been assigned to you, you don't put any effort to go over the board to help people or to learn more yourself, then it will be very difficult for you to rise above a certain bar. So make sure that you put your 200% when it comes to learning in your first 2-3 years. No matter how uncomfortable you feel about it, make sure that you do it if you want to earn more over a period of time. And the next very important step to be followed by is the hard work that you're doing should be noticed by people. Don't do it in isolation. So work hard and position it really well in the mind of people around you, especially the manager you are reporting to. Moving on to the next step that you should follow and should be aware of is ask for more. Yes, when you're working hard and you're making sure that you are positioning your work well in the mindset of people, then the next thing is to indicate your expectations. If you're working hard in isolation, you don't talk much about your career, your growth, how passionate you are about moving really high in the ladder. Nobody will take it seriously, not even your manager. They will give you a very average and nominal hike, thinking that you anyway seems to be an easy employee and you will be easily happy with whatever is given to you. So make sure that you indicate your expectations, especially to your manager. And when you start with a very low salary, the beauty is the yearly hikes that you get are not limited to that typical 5 to 10% of hike that you usually get in bigger MNCs yearly. You can ask for more in terms of number. For example, you can say that you started at 15K, which is pretty less in comparison to the average of the industry. So you are expecting a hike of getting to a number of 25K or 27K. When you convert these numbers into percentages, these will look really high, like more than 50% of hike. But that's the beauty. When you have a lower CTC, never settle for those percentage increases of typical 5 to 10%. Never do that, because it's doable. People will give you that much hike of getting to 25K or 27K. You just have to ask for it. That's it. And you will ask for it when you're aware of it. So here I am telling you, please indicate your expectations to your manager so that they don't limit you and your hike into those percentages. And not to forget, it will happen only when you work hard and you have positioned your work well. So that is very important. Okay, so now moving on to the next very important step, that is choose your projects very carefully. No matter where you start, what size of company you start, if you're working on a good project, your market value can increase exponentially. If for comfort level you choose an easy project thinking that this is something reasonable, I can handle at this point in time, later when I learn more and grow, I'll jump into a difficult project, please don't do that. Don't settle for comfortable projects which are pretty mundane, have just copy paste kind of work, or you just repeat certain series of steps one after the another every time. Don't settle for that, thinking that, oh, it's an easy project, I am anyways getting my salary and going office 9 to 5, life is easy breezy, I am happy, I'm earning well. You will regret these comfortable projects when you next switch into any other company. Either you'll not be able to switch because nobody will hire you for that, or even if you switch, that will be with a very minimal hike. So it's better to choose the right projects initially than regretting the impact they have on your career later. Moving on to our next point, which you should keep in mind when you are trying to aim for bigger salaries and bigger packages in IT industry, is jump at the right time at right place. If you have spent significant amount of time, say 3 to 4 years, doing really good projects in your company, make sure that you try to switch to a neck to neck competitor of that company. Reason being, those people will give you the best possible salary or package that you deserve, because they know the value of the skills that you possess, that you were working on in that company. And this will happen when you keep your eyes and ears open when you're working in your company. You should know, apart from your project or your day-to-day activities, what's going on in the business of that company. Who is the competitor? With whom this company is competing for business? If you know that and you are trying to jump at the right time when they have an opportunity for a senior role in line with what you are doing, I can guarantee you that the package you get there will be like no other. Nobody can offer you that kind of package, because they know the value that you hold or the value that you will bring to them. So make sure that once you step into a company, leave that mental label of being a fresher behind. Just try to learn everything possible from every person that you meet in that company. Make friends at every level, friends as in professional connections at every level in the organization, so that you can speak to them regarding different things, not necessarily about your work or about your team. There are several other things that goes into business day-to-days that will help you grow as an individual in your professional career. And when you are well aware of these things, only then you will know where you are worth the max. And the next point I want to highlight is that aim for the companies who have their own products, rather than companies who are putting employees to some clients to work for some clients, either on client location or from the remote location. Reason being, the companies who have their own products, referred to as product companies, they offer very good yearly hikes rather than the services companies who put you or deploy you on some clients projects, either in their own space, their own office, or to the client location. They will always give less hike in comparison to product companies, because they have to then keep their margin as well in their bucket, while it's not so with the product companies. So the growth rate, the yearly hike is much more in those companies, plus the learning scope that you get in product companies is beyond the bar that services companies has, any services company has. If you have to join a product company which has only 50 employees, and then there's an offer from a MNC which has like 5,000 employees, which is a services company, please prefer that product companies, that smaller product companies, because at this point in time you might not know the company, because you would have never heard their name probably, but the growth it can promise you, the growth you will see after working in that company, after getting through so much difficult scenarios in that company, you will shine like a gold when you come out of that work that you have done from end to end with your own hands, with your own struggle and hustle. So choose very wisely, choose the companies who have their own products rather than companies who are serving to other clients. And the next very important thing that I want to talk about is make sure that you don't limit yourself in a small industry, in a niche industry. I've already done a video on this where I've explained in detail how it impacts your career if you get stuck into that niche combo, because then you will be left with just 3-4 companies where you can switch and work. And if you are at mercy of just 3-4 companies, then forget it. Then you will not be able to hop around and see what is your true worth, because as a fresher we do not have much awareness about these things and we just want to land in that first job. And if unfortunately that first job into a very niche industry and in a niche role combo, then it's kind of gone. you miss the opportunity. So make sure that you give that video a watch so that you don't land into that position. And the last thing, which is very important for everybody, no matter who you are, where are you, and at what position you are working on, you're a student or a fresher, the most important thing, have faith in your abilities. That will take you much farther than you can ever think of. With that, we came to the end of this video, guys. I really hope you derived some value out of these steps that I discussed to aim for higher salary in IT industry. You keep on watching more content on Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.